I would always go back to make this recipe to make a comfort meal that hasn't got too many crazy ingredients. This tomato and basil spaghetti is the epitome of appreciating the organic flavour of ingredients. If you're not the best in the kitchen, I really recommend you trying this out because it's not too complicated. It's really tasty and it's so essential to learn how to cook. I don't want to hear anyone come off my page and say they don't know how to cook. We're going to start off by mincing the garlic and cooking that in oil or butter on a medium heat. Then you're going to cut a bunch of tomatoes in half and let that cook off with a splash of water and the lid on. This will caramelise and soften up to the point you're able to peel the skin off. Also, I'm so sorry about my voice. I've had a cough for 4 weeks and I sound like Marge Simpson. Anyways, look how easy that peels off. I'm going to transform this into a beautiful tomato paste. And I'm going to let that reduce with a fresh carrot and some honey, or you can use brown sugar, and this will bring the sweetness and reduce the acidity. This dish is so simple because it's essentially allowing tomatoes to reduce over time and actually tasting how good they are. If you don't like tomatoes, please try this because you haven't tried probably a good tomato dish. Anyways, always add your pasta to boiling water and use some of the water to add to the tomatoes and reduce. My Vietnamese friend showed me this hack where you get your knife and sharpen it on the bottom of a ceramic, and it just glided so well. So I was reducing these tomatoes for a good 20 minutes and then I added some nice cherry tomatoes, add some simple herbs and some salt, and let that all reduce again, become nice and rich. You don't have to do this step, but I added some veggie parmesan rind and some tomato pasta and let that all cook off. And once it's ready, you do your favourite part, which is adding the al dente spaghetti and let that cook off a little bit into the tomato sauce. Add some fresh basil and you got yourself a nice hearty dish. The burrata was so creamy, I definitely recommend. Hope you enjoy. Bye.